This video will take you through a step-by-step guide of how to calculate the Mann Whitney U Test. This table of how to choose what non-parametric statistical test to use when is very important, so make sure you learn it. The Mann Whitney U Test is used when you've got a test of difference, an independent measures design, and you've generated ordinal data. So in our example, we're going to test the hypotheses males will score higher on an aggression questionnaire than females. It's directional or one-tailed because previous research has been done in this area. So our formula looks quite scary, but actually once you break it down, it's fine. So N1 is the number of males in your study and N2 is the number of females. And the T value we're going to calculate using a table. So here's some data. We've got our male scores and our female scores. What we do is we rank them together. We don't do them separately, we do them together. So the highest score, which happened to be a male score of 25, got the rank of 20, and the lowest score, which happened to be a female score of 9, got a rank of 1. You can see there's lots of shared ranks there as well. The ranking is the area on this test where you're likely to go wrong and make silly errors. So do take your time and double check your rankings. What you then need to do is add up the sum of ranks for N1, our male scores, and the sum of ranks for N2, our female scores. So the sum of ranks for N1 is 129.5 and the sum of ranks for N2 is 80.5. So now we need to substitute some values into that formula. Now we had 10 males, so N1 is 10, and we also had 10 females, so N2 is 10 as well. So the first thing we do is always the brackets, so 10 plus 1 is 11, 10 times 11 is 110, 10 times 10 is 100, so we've got now 100 plus 110 divided by 2 minus 129.5. So 100 and 110 divided by 2 is 210. Divided by 2 is 155. Minus 129.5 gives us a U1 value of 25.5. We then do exactly the same for U2, but this time we use the sum of ranks of 80.5. And 155 minus 80.5 is 74.5. We always select the smallest U value. So in this case, U1 was the smaller as it was 25.5. The critical value for a one-tailed test at 5%, N equals 10, is 27. So therefore, in this case, our result is significant and we can reject the null hypotheses. We have found evidence to support the idea that males would score higher on an aggression questionnaire than females. In the Mann Whitney U test, the calculated value needs to be less than or equal to the critical value. So if we look on this table, we can see N1, 10, N2, 10, and if you read those off to the middle, you can see you get the value of 27. I hope you found this video useful and that you now feel confident that you can calculate the Mann Whitney U test.